Alright guys, I've been working on building a new frame for my 3D printer because it vibrated off the shelf, hit the floor, and broke in half, and I just got super glued together, but I got it working enough to 3D print a new frame for itself. And I want to show you these linear bearings I've been working on. Now this is my own design. I looked around and there wasn't much, but they're just a half moon shape 3D printed that runs in this groove. I don't know if you can see that good enough. I'll take it off in a second. And I got 3D printed for all the motor and all that stuff. And then here's get some light for it. Another half moon 3D printed, and this side's adjustable for the tightness. Now I'm going to print those bearings out of. Hold on, let me get this one off of here so I can. All right. I'm going to 3D print those the actual surfaces that contact it in with vinyl once the vinyl comes in. But for right now, I just got PLA. So now if I've got this tight already. I tightened it and adjusted it. There's no play at all, zero play, and it just slides so easy. But it's solid. There's no play in it, and this is my own design here. So let me pull it off. Now these grooves here, they don't really contact. They got a loose contact just to help keep it straight. And let's look in this side. Okay, so this is a completely changeable half moon shape. And I don't know if you can see, but the middle section makes no contact. So it's got one half moon on each side. I don't know if you can see here. I can take this side out. Now this is the adjustable side. It can get pushed tighter. So let me just pull it out of here. It's kind of snug fit. I adjusted it until it had real tight tolerances, so it wouldn't vibrate and jiggle and. I don't know if I can get this out with one hand. There we go. So I just got some holes in the back for these are adjustment bolts, and they've got a bolt embedded into the plastic, but they just push the ends just push into these holes that only go in like 3 or 4 millimeters, and it pushes this. And notice how the center is missing. I did the same on the other side, and it's thick, so it uses the walls of this to help guide it so it doesn't like chatter, you know, because my first designs was a little too loose and it chattered even though it was tight. So this one's a snug fit. And then also there's grab it here. There's a little plate. I gotta make a new one. I didn't have the holes big enough for the screws I used, and I split it, so I gotta make a different one. But that goes right about here. And that helps keep, since this is all tight tolerances, this will help keep that perfectly aligned and keep it from vibrating in there. And yeah, that's the design. I can show you the one that's. I'm going to do that for all of my linear bearings are going to be made like this. This is one that I don't have the contact surfaces printed for yet, but just like that. So this is my new design. I saw some other people, like 2 or 3 videos on the whole internet of people trying 3D printed bushings basically. And so this is what I've come up with for it, and yeah, I'm gonna do it for all my linear bearings. So, but yeah, I'm gonna print the contact surfaces out of vinyl. And when I tried to run it on a completely dry first time putting it on, it was pretty stiff, and well, I ain't gonna be able to do that with one hand, but it hung up a lot, you know, a lot more than you'd want. So I just took some 3-in-1 oil and just put a little dab on my finger and put that in the groove where it runs, and it just smooth as can be, you know, just that tiny bit to get it, you know, moving, and man, it works great. So yeah, this project I'm working on is plastic linear bearings, or actually bushings. Alright, later.